Welcome in, folks. We are continuing our series breaking down draft prospects for the Carolina Panthers. And of course, maybe you're a fan of another NFL team and you are here, but we are looking at Harrold Fannin Jr. is likely the number 2 tight end in this class, in my opinion. Very good pass catcher. Has some work to do in the blocking scheme and run game, but really good pass catcher. So at Bowling Green, he recorded or was the record holder for career receiving yards and touchdowns. First team All-MAC in 2023 with 44 catches, 623 yards, 6 touchdowns, a 4.62 40. In 2024, he had 500-plus yard games, including a big game against Penn State where he had 11 catches, 137 yards, and a touchdown, and 8 for 145 yards and a touchdown against Texas A&M. So really good competition, being able to get the job done. He was a standout safety and wide receiver at McKinley High School, and he also lettered in baseball. Harrold Fannin has elite burst and vertical speed, wins downfield against defenders, reliable hands and ball tracking, consistently catches in traffic, yards after catch, elusive with stop-start agility, advanced route running, uses deception to create separation, versatile alignment. He can play inline, slot wide, and even took some snaps in the Wildcat. Technical perimeter blocker, engages well in space, durable and dependable, heavy usage without any major injuries. Some of the weaknesses: he's undersized for an inline tight end. When you're looking at the NFL level, lacks the ideal play strength, struggles anchoring versus power defenders, so he loses leverage in blocking, limited press coverage skills, lacks hand technique off the line, and his route tree is heavily schemed. He hasn't run full NFL style concepts. Draft projection: mismatch receiving tight end, best suited for an F-tight end or a move role. He's best in creative offenses that use the tight end in multiple alignments. That's something that Dave Canales and the Panthers do. Not a fit for a team needing a traditional wide tight end. So again, you're looking at it more of a flexible player. Right now, according to Draft Buzz, a day 3 prospect. I think he is closer to day 2, in my opinion, second or third round, but a lot of this may shift and change when we get to the NFL Combine. Looking at his game logs, again, we highlighted the Penn State game, 11 catches, 137 yards. This dude went off. He had 1,555 receiving yards and 10 touchdowns, 8 for 145 against A&M. We saw the game against Penn State as well. This dude produced. Against Old Dominion, he had 12 for 193 yards and 2 touchdowns. By far, well, I was going to say by far his best game, but really the Arkansas State game, bowl game, 17 receptions, 213 yards, and 1 touchdown was his best. Overall, this guy is a monster. When you look at the draft rankings here, Pro Football Network has him as the 22 ranked prospect. Bleacher Report, Draft Wire, Draft Buzz in the 40 to 50 range. Same thing with 33rd Team. PFF has him 70, and ESPN is really the only one out of this bunch that has him as an outlier. Todd McShay has him at 92. So for me, I do think he is a day 2 prospect. Now, I know Panthers fans, as we talk through this, we're like, well, we just drafted Ja'Tavion Sanders. So what is the purpose? Of drafting another tight end? And so I think when you look at the construction of the roster, too early to tell. Are we going to bring back Tommy Tremble, Felipe Franks? We're going to bring in a free agent tight end. All those things are absolutely in play. But until then, if you're looking at improving the roster, and if this guy's available on day 3, similar to Ja'Tavion Sanders, and he's there early and you got a bunch of picks and you've handled everything else, you scoop him up as you talk through the best available player. So that is our breakdown for Harrold Fannin Jr. We do have some film from Harrold Fannin Jr. that we will run, some of this from the Senior Bowl. So there's going to be a little bit audio on this, but I think it was worth a watch to see how he looked. So we'll run the tape here. The hand catching.
Here's Fannin. Okay, Fannin. Oh!
Handed catch too. Fantastic grab there. And then we'll take a look at some more of his highlights here. In line off the edge. This is against Penn State. I mean, that was just a really good play design there. Makes a defender miss, gets some extra yardage, dragging the defenders down the field. Get to see it from this angle here. Again, that was just a really good play call, though. I mean, slipping him back over across the play. His ability, again, this dude is a monster. And again, I know, smaller competition, but this guy being able to take some carries like a running back, putting the team on his back. Something you'll love to see. Here we go down here, bottom left of your screen. Ooh, good catch again against Penn State. When you look at it, really good scheme and offensive and quarterback play there, to be honest. I'll see it again here. Going against one-on-one. Gets out by the defender. He's there to make the catch. Great play, makes the defender miss. I mean, he's really good in space. Here again, we see the wildcat formation. I think that's why, I mean, being able to push the pile. Imagine him, you talk about the tush push and all that. Definitely a possibility for the Panthers to consider. So anyways, folks, that's going to do it for today's episode. This is Carolina Dad. Y'all have a good one.